Hello everyone, this is on the reel and let's solve this problem. An equipment is bought at 420,000 pesos with an economic life of 6 years and a salvage value of 50,000 pesos. The first year depreciation is 125,420. The cost of money is 12% per year. What method of depreciation was used? So how to solve this problem? Well, we have to do trial and error here. Okay, let's say a straight line method muna tayo. The yearly depreciation using straight line method is D is equal to FC minus SV all over N, right? The total depreciation is first cost minus salvage value. So if we are to divide that by the economic life or total number of years, then the result is the yearly depreciation. Now, this is again for the straight line method. So if we are to evaluate this, first cost is 420,000 and the salvage value is 50,000 and all over economic life, which is 6 years. And this gives us what? 420 minus 50,000 over 6. That is 61,666.67. Mhm. Or 61,667. That should also be the first year depreciation, okay? Because this is already the uh, yearly depreciation. But since that is not equal to 125,420, then the answer is not straight line method, not letter A. Now, how about sum of the year's digit method? For sum of the year's digit, the yearly depreciation D sub M is equal to FC minus SV times N minus M plus 1 all over the sum of the years. It means we are to add from 1 up to the economic life. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, or using the arithmetic sequence formula, it's N over 2 times 1 plus N. So again, this is for sum of the year's digit. Okay, so D sub 1 at here equal to 1, this is equal to 420,000 minus 50,000 times N minus M plus 1. So this is 5 minus 1 plus 1 all over 5 over 2 times 1 plus 5. That is what? 420 minus 50 times 5 minus 1 plus 1 all over 5 over 2 times 1 plus 5. That is equal to 123,333. That is the depreciation during the second year. Okay, so for the SOYD method, this is not for each year, no, but this is only for the first year. If we are to change this to 2, and whatever we would get is the second year depreciation naman. Now, anyway, since that is not equal to 125,420, then the answer is not SOYD method, that letter B. But how about sinking fund? Well, for the sinking fund, the formula is D is equal to FC minus SV, okay, all over 1 plus I raised to N minus 1 times I. Kasi it comes from the total depreciation, which is FC minus SV, being equal to the accumulated worth of the yearly depreciation D, good for N years. It comes from this future worth formula of an ordinary annuity. Okay, so if we are to solve for D, then we can derive this formula. So D is FC 420,000 minus SV, 50,000, all over 1 plus I. The given interest rate is 0.12 raised to the power of n, which is 6 minus 1, then times 0.12. And evaluating this, that gives us for 20,000 minus 50,000 all over 1 plus 0.12 raised to the power of 6 minus 1 and times 0.12. And that is equal to 45,593. 45,593 point something. So this is the yearly depreciation. Okay, if we are to use the sinking fund method, but since that is not the same with the first year depreciation, so the answer is not letter C, not sinking fund method. So far, A, B, and C are incorrect. So that should be letter D, not declining balance method. But for us to check, really have to solve this using the proper way. Now, the formula for declining balance method is this: the first cost, I mean the book value after m years, BV sub m, is equal to FC times 1 minus m, or 1 minus k raised to m, where k is equal to 1 minus the nth root of SV over FC. Okay, so if we are to solve for k, it's 1 minus 6th root of the salvage value, which is 50,000, over the first cost, which is 420,000. Okay, evaluating that, 1 minus the 6th root, that should be shift and this, of 50,000 over 420,000. That is 0.29862. 0.29862. Okay? Am I correct? I'm gonna store that to A. Now, this K is the yearly depreciation rate of this method. Ibig sabihin yan, if the given first cost is 420, then the first year depreciation is 420,000 times this K, 0.29862. So D sub 1 is equal to, I'm gonna multiply this by 420,000 times A, okay, or that K. So it's 125,420. And yes, that's the same with the given first year depreciation. No, so this is letter D. But another way to solve this is by using the stat, right? So gonna be like this. Now, for straight line method, we're gonna use y equal to a plus bx. Okay. For sum of the year's digit, we're gonna use y equal to a plus bx plus cx squared. That quadratic regression. And for the declining balance method, that is y equal to a times b raised to x. Okay, so we're gonna use this now to check if indeed we could get that 125,420. So let's look for that menu, then stat, which is 2. Then look for this y equal to ab raised to x. That is this 2. Then input, when x is 0, ito yung input natin na x corresponds to time and y corresponds to the cost, no, or the worth during that time. So when x is 0, y is the first cost, and that's 420,000. And after its useful life, 6 years, the value becomes salvage value, 50,000. So yan yung input natin. This is 0, this is 6. First cost for 20,000, then salvage value of 50,000. Okay, then check if we could get first year depreciation equal to 125,420. Ganito yan. 420,000 is its initial worth minus the book value. The book value at the end of the first year is equal to 1 y hat. Okay? So if we are to check the depreciation during that year, it should be equal to the first cost minus 1 y hat. Okay? Or 420,000 minus 1 y hat. And that should give us 125,420. And indeed, it does give us 125,420. Okay? So if ever, let's say you are wrong by assuming that that is declaring balance method, you may just try menu 2 1. No, I mean menu 2 stat then 2. No, for the to check if that is stated method, and for some of the years menu 2 3 naman. Okay.